Hi everyone, my name is Ivan Grohodkov.
Hey everybody, it's me, Lady Ada.
Okay, and then how does the future look for ULP?
Hi, we're excited to be here at Espressif DevCon.
Hi ESP, turn on the light.
How can I get started with IDF?
How we can start with Matter?
I love this question. If you want, there is right now that you can try.
Yes,
being on
so
Discord.
the service is already available.
Hello everyone, welcome to DevCon.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome to Espressif DevCon23.
Espressif DevCon23 is unmissable. See you there.
Hello everyone and welcome to this live. I'm Pedro and I have here as well my colleague. Hello Vita, how are you today?
Hello, I'm good. Nice to see everyone. So we are going today to give you some kind of warm-up and preview for the DevCon 23. I will ask Pedro to share my presentation.
Yes, just 1 second and yeah, that's it. You can go ahead.
Okay, perfect. Thanks a lot, Pedro. So let's briefly tell you what this presentation or this live kind of webinar will be about. So first of all, we will say you something about the conference introduction, mention the purpose, the main info points, and so on. After that, we will move to walkthrough of the program. And the last block will be about live Q&A. So if you will have or if you actually have any question related to the DevCon 23 conference, this is important. We are not going to answer any technical question regarding ESP SoCs. So if you have any questions about the conference, feel free to write it into the chat and we will answer some of those questions at the end. So let's move on to the first point. And it's basically the purpose. So maybe some of you may ask, what is this DevCon 23 conference about? So Pedro, can you please clarify this?
Yeah, so first of all is to share knowledge. Basically, when we start developing a project, we need to understand what we need to do and how to use everything. So basically, the main point is to show how to use some of our technologies. So basically, we have a lot of different products, different solutions. So the idea is to give you the way on how to use those products and technology. So, and not only that, we want to introduce you some new features, some new products as well, because of course, we are developing new products, so we can talk about what is going to come next. So this is quite important for us, to show basically new stuff. And as well, to introduce you to as many products as possible. And another thing that it's important, and we want to give you as well, not only from Espressif perspective, but as well from customers' perspective. So we have different external speakers, so they will show you how they are using our solutions as well.
Okay, perfect. Now move on to the main info. So we are still repeating that, but it's good to say it once again. So the conference will take place on 12th and 13th of September. It's actually Tuesday and Wednesday. It will be both days starting at 10 a.m. Central European summertime. And you may also ask where the conference will be streamed. So it's going to be directly on this YouTube channel. There are all the broadcasting available. So if you're interested, you can just add them to your notification list and you will get some pop out when the event is live. And we have received a bunch of questions, how much this cost? Is it like 100 euro or what? So it's actually, as Pedro explained it, this is some kind of content from developers to developers, and the conference is for free. and it's basically about the main info. And now we can move on to the concept of the conference. So I will give again the word to Pedro.
Yeah. Okay. So we decided to divide the event into 2 different days, as we did last year, because we have like a lot of content to share. So just one day is not enough. And of course, like we don't want to broadcast like 20 hours long event. So we need to divide that into 2 different days. The talks are being, or like it was already pre-recorded. We have like a couple of reasons for that, why we are doing like a kind of like hybrid conference. So part it will be pre-recorded and part it will be live. So I think the main reason is because we are dealing with so many different time zones, and we will also broadcast this conference in China. So if we do it live, the speaker should like give 2 different talks in 2 different times. So basically, this is the main reason. There are like a lot of other reasons as well. And then we will have a live part, which will be a live moderating. So we'll have people in Brno, in Brno studio, as we did last year. And then for all the Q&As, I will be the host for the Q&As, by the way. So we will bring the speaker in the live broadcast, and you can as well like ask questions directly to the speaker. And for all the talks, we will have a live Q&A. For some talks, maybe we'll have only the Q&A in chat because of some like restrictions for the speaker, or because they can't attend in camera at that time. But we'll try to have all the Q&As with video, and you can ask questions during the whole event. We will have a kind of like special Q&A, so we'll try to catch some of the most asked questions, and then at the end of the conference, we will try to answer all those frequently asked questions. Yep, that's it.
Okay, so I think it was enough talking about the main points about this conference. Hopefully everything is clear. And now we can move on to something more interesting, and it's actually the program of the conference. So basically, it's easy. Here you can see the QR code and the devcon.espressif website. And on this page, you can find everything. So we can just open it together. And I will show you some of the features of this website and what you can actually find and use. And later on, I will ask Pedro to explain us a bit some of the highlighted thoughts, I would say. So the website is quite simple. Here at the very top, you have to save the date. So you can just click this button and add the event into your calendar. So you don't need to worry about the different time zone, and you don't need to think about what the hell mean CST time zone. If you scroll a bit down, you can find like links to the both days of the conference. So first day is here. The second day, it will direct you to the Espressif YouTube channel, as I mentioned before. We are going to have 2 keynotes each every day. The first day we will start with Espressif CEO Teo Svien. He will talk about some fresh updates from Espressif from his point of view. He will also cover a bit the new AI era, which is now coming, and what influence it has on the Espressif system. The second day, we can look forward for the keynote from our Director of Technical Marketing, Amey Inandar, and he will briefly introduce the new products and solution of Espressif system. Now we can move on to some of those highlighted internal, means Espressif talks, and I will give word to Pedro.
Yeah, so I will just talk briefly about some of the talks. As Vojta mentioned, like you can go to devcon.espressif.com and see all the full program, and as well, like see the what that specific talk is about. One of the talks that we are like I could say kind of like highlighting is the thread introduction, because this is like quite recent for Espressif. So if you are aware about the H2 chip and C6, you know that we support thread and Zigbee. So this talk will be about mainly about thread. The speaker will talk a little bit about how can I say the connection between thread and matter. So he will talk about matter as well. Then we have a talk about C6, which is the low power features for the C6, especially speaking on some of the ULP programming you can do. Then can you move just a little bit back down? Sorry. Okay, so then we will have a talk about Rust. So Rust is one of the things that Espressif is investing. And following that, we will have a quite nice talk about how to get started with ESP IDF. This is like quite common question. So if you want to move to Espressif chips, and if you want to start using IDF, this is basically like must I can say like it's a kind of must-have talk for the conference, but you must see this talk. Then we'll have talk about the component or like how to use develop, publish components for ESP-IDF. This is also like a quite nice feature that you can use for your IDF project. We'll talk as well about Arduino, on how to use FreeRTOS directly on Arduino. A lot of people doesn't realize that we have IDF under the Arduino, under the hood. So basically, this is those are the talks from Espressif people. So and then talks. So now we have talks from customers, from the community. So we have talk about an implementation on tractors, so you can see how people are using Espressif chips in heavy machines like tractors. We will have quite nice talk from Richard Berry, which is the creator of FreeRTOS. So if you use FreeRTOS, you already know him. So he will talk about the future for the FreeRTOS for the next 20 years. We'll have as well a talk about display, so graphic user interface. So if you want to develop a new UI for your product, LVGL is one of the most say famous library for displays. Then over-the-air updates. We'll have a talk about how makers develop products. So this talk is pretty nice if you are or if you feel like a maker. Then we will have a talk about AWS and how you can connect like your product, your ESP-based project with AWS. And then last one, we will talk, or like the speaker, of course, he will talk about Bluetooth. So this is also a talk that we are like really expecting. So basically, those are some of the talks. You can check the full program, and then you can just add like the talk to your calendar. I think you can. Am I right, Barta? Can we ask or can we add? Yeah. Okay. So you can add specific that talk to your calendar, and then you'll not miss the talk.
Yeah. Thanks, Peter, for a quick walk through the highlighted talks. As Peter mentioned, actually, You can click on any talk and it will show up this pop-up window with the abstract, and there is a button for add to the calendar. So if you are interested in just some specific topic or that specific speaker, you can just use this function to add this and don't miss that opportunity out. Also, if you scroll a bit down, there's the full program, day first and second day. And again, you can click on the talk title and it will show you the abstract, the speaker, his position, and you can add it to your calendar. So I think it's about the DevCon website. One more thing I would like to mention here is that there is also this download button. So if you are, for example, a speaker or you want to share the DevCon event within your network, you can download the graphic package of the event and find, for example, the logo or something similar. So that's basically about this. And I think now it's the time to move on to the presentation. And sorry, I'll just click here. And we can move to the live Q&A part.
Yeah, so this video will be available right after this live, so you can still ask questions in the comments. We will try to answer all questions. Another thing you can do is you can subscribe to our newsletter, so we will keep you informed. And then another thing you can do is just to subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can click the notify me button, so you will be notified as soon as the broadcast starts on the conference day. Yep. So if there are no questions, I think we can just finish this live. I hope you will be able to follow us during the whole broadcast and watch the conference. And yeah, so anything else, Vojta?
Not really. Seems everything is clear, and hopefully see you all on the September 12th on the DevCon23 event. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hi everyone, my name is Ivan Grohodkov.
Hey everybody, it's me, Lady Ada.
Okay, and then how does the future look for ULP?
Hi, we're excited to be here at Espressif DevCon.
Hi ESP, turn on the light.
How can I get started with IDF?
How we can start with Matter?
I love this question. If you wonder it right now, that you can try.
Yes,
on
so the
Discord.
service is already available.
Hello everyone, welcome to DevCon. Nice to meet you. Welcome to Espressif DevCon 2023.
Espressif DevCon23 is unmissable. See you there.